Hey, I'm Ryan Cruz, and this is Get Your Mind Right. So, tonight I want to talk about something that really stands out to me a lot, something that I mentioned to my sister before, and like the title said, drunken love. So, you may think I'm talking about being so deeply in love with somebody, and to be honest, that's not the case. What I'm talking about specifically is every time you're out with this person, the guy that you're seeing, your boyfriend. I don't want to cross into husband territory, but I'll just say boyfriend, guy that you're seeing, right? That you guys are always having a drink. Yeah. You're always having a drink. So, what made me want to talk about this is because in 2017, I would say 2018, because we met in 2017, December. Me and this guy I was seeing, and when we first started seeing each other, to be honest, for me, it was sincerely for fun. But I will say that I was kind of on the fence of, would I not mind if me and him got serious? I was on the fence about that. Meaning I was open to it, but that wasn't my for sure plan as I walked into this whole relationship, situationship ordeal. So we seen each other for about 6 months, and I would say we seen each other maybe like 1 to 3 times a week. Majority 2 times, right? And every time we seen each other, we had a drink. We were either going to a bar first, we were either going out to eat and buying alcohol afterwards to go back home with. But something that I noticed at the end of the relationship was that we were always tipsy, we were always drunk, right? And so being in that state of mind with somebody, if you're really using a relationship as just something to have fun, then disregard this video. But if you are somebody that is on the fence about, you're seeing different people and you're like, oh, I'm just dating around, having fun, but then you're very much open to be in a relationship with these men, you do need to really keep in mind how often are you intoxicated seeing this person, because you don't even realize that you're setting yourself up to either get into a serious relationship with somebody that is already showing signs of alcoholism. You are actually creating an alcoholic relationship with you two and alcohol. And then the biggest thing is you're not even truly being your actual self in the relationship due to always being under the influence. So what happens in situations like that, relationships like that, is that because you both are under the influence so much, you guys really don't truly know each other. You're basically liking someone that's drunk the entire time. Just recently, I was just seeing somebody, and I said to my sister, I said, I think now I want to have a limit on how much a man should be able to drink. Now, I know it takes men sometimes like 10 shots to get drunk or to even get tipsy. But you know what? I don't care, because him being a drunken state or being so much in a tipsy state all the time, who is he? It's not truly him. But anyway, go back to the guy I was seeing recently. The few times we seen each other, he was always tipsy prior or he was about to get drunk. Now, myself, I kind of seen it as, once again, being on the fence of like, yeah, I do genuinely want to have fun, but I am semi-open to if we get serious. I think after the second time of seeing him and realize how much he likes for us to drink, I came to the conclusion of, I don't want to be serious with this dude. This is me just literally having fun. But the few more times we hung out or spent time with each other, went on a date, whatever, I did notice, if he ordered him a drink, he would be so insistent on me having a drink. Now, after the second time, I did give myself a personal limit. I was like, Ryan, yeah, you want to have fun, but don't mean you have to be, 3 drinks in to have fun with somebody. You can have a drink, or you don't have to have a drink at all. So there was a time me and him spent together where I didn't drink, and he just drank. Now, was he ever drunk, wasted? No, he didn't carry himself like that. Like most men, it take a lot for them to even get there. So no, he wasn't there. It was just every time we seen each other, alcohol was involved, whether it was both of us or just one of us, which would be him. Something else I noticed was that if I did want to have a drink with him, and if the drink was something that we pour ourselves, he would just keep pouring mine. My glass wouldn't be empty. Now, on one hand, that is very gentlemanlike. On the other hand, it's like, dude, how much do you want me to get drunk? So the reason why I'm mentioning this video, reason why I even want to do all this is because we as women don't realize that if you're looking for something serious, you yourself have to sometimes come serious too. Now, there are the instances where some women just really having a genuine good time with somebody, they connect, and that person, them two actually get serious, they fall in love, get married, run off to the sunset. That does happen. Yet, I feel like in those situations, both of those people knew who they were from jump. They already had they set standards, guidelines in place, and 9 out of 10, each one of them met that standard guideline. So that's why it worked out. I'm going to speak for myself. No, that doesn't always work out for me because I'm jumping back and forth. You know what I mean? And so as a woman, you need to be more solid in what you're out there doing. You need to be more solid in who you are. You can't be jumping back and forth. You can't do that. That doesn't make you look good. That make you actually look very weak and immature, very childlike, naive, and whatever. So, starting a relationship with somebody, you could walk into it being fun, but you still need to have your own personal guidelines and standards. You don't need to be under the influence with a man and then wake up in a serious relationship and realize you don't like him when he's sober for an hour. You need for him to be drunk. You both need to be drunk. So now your body's getting all messed up because your relationship foundation was based off of alcohol. You know how much weight your body puts on when you drink that much alcohol? A lot. I've never drunk, so I'll say, go back. The most times I ever drank like you want to say on an everyday basis has been when I first got my place. When I first got my place, okay, I did pop a bottle. I probably have one bottle of wine that lasts me for 3 days or maybe 2, but I will have a glass of wine every night of just being excited of my new own place, just doing me. So I will admit to something like that. But yet being on a hype where every night I'm having a drink just because, no, that's not something I myself deems appropriate for me to be doing. And then also my body is different. One glass of wine, red wine to be specific. Okay, I'm actually really tipsy, like legitly tipsy. I'm not drunk, but I am tipsy. So back to just the relationships and things like that. When you are in a relationship and you guys are constantly under the influence, and this could be even hardcore drugs. This can even be marijuana. Y'all always getting high with each other. I really want to make it clear that you guys are not being your true selves. And when the drunkenness come down, do you guys really even have something in common? Is y'all common thing is when y'all get drunk, y'all start watching TV, y'all start cracking jokes? Is the common thing of y'all get high, y'all start watching TV, watching movies, cracking jokes? Is it y'all get drunk and have hot sex? Do you need to be under the influence to have intercourse? Now, I've even been in a relationship where the guy wasn't a drinker, but I noticed every time I come over, he would have a glass of wine for me. And I would drink it. And we would have intercourse. Do I think that he was using that for me to sleep with him? I was going to sleep with him anyway. But I'm going to be honest, that alcohol, why was he always pouring me a glass of wine? It wasn't like I told him prior, like, oh, I love wine. I love this specific brand. I like this. I like Merlot. I like blah, 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 like that. And he'll have it for me. No, he'll just have a glass of red wine. I'll say, oh, did you have a glass? And every blue moon, he'll have a glass with me. And sometimes he'll say he had a glass earlier. But I don't think that fool had a glass. Or maybe he did and he was already drunk. I don't even care. I'm not about to try to figure that out. I'm just going to figure out me. So that leaves the question for me. Why was when I went over there, why did I not turn down that wine? Why did I not pour it down the sink? Did I myself feel like I needed that buzz to be around him? And when I think about it, I think I actually did. I think I needed the buzz to be around him to feel a little bit like I'm a very open person. I'm not really a tight person where I need something to loosen me up. You know, if I want to do it, I do it. If I don't, I just don't do it. I don't be like, well, ooh, let me get a shot to loosen me up. Yet, what I do think that I accepted the drink so much was because I don't think I just felt comfortable around him, to really be honest with you. I don't think I felt comfortable enough around him. And even though, you know, I claim I liked him, I claim those things, and even though I did sleep with him on a consistent basis, why did I need to be under that influence? Why did I not say no to the drink? Why? So as you're watching this, maybe he's not the drinker, maybe you're the drinker, or maybe you're the smoker, maybe you're the pill popper. Why do you need to be under the influence when y'all link up? If it's genuinely not, if this is a relationship that you're genuinely not looking for just play and fun, you need to ask yourself, why is me and this person consistently under the influence when we're together? Why does he need to drink before he sees me? Why does he need to smoke before he sees me? Why do I need to smoke before I see him? When you ask yourself these questions, you know, a light bulb is going to go off in your head and you're just going to be like, maybe I don't like him. Maybe I'm not comfortable enough with myself. Maybe this is my body, my mind giving me some type of intuition now. Why do you need to do this to be with this person? Is this a me problem? Is this something where I need to go and look in the mirror and figure out, you know, what's going on with me? Why do I need to be under the influence when I hang out or spend time with this person? Is it, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's always a you. Because you can tell the person no. You can end the relationship. You know, you can always put your own boundary and standard up. There's couples where the woman don't drink and the man may have a glass, or they both don't drink, or they both have a limit of how much they're going to drink in that day. Or they say, you know what, honey, we're not going to drink Monday through Friday. We're going to have our drinks on the weekends. But the main thing of this whole thing is just really stop and think of how much under the influence, how drunk in love are you at the moment? Is it a consistent thing every time y'all meet up? What is it? Why do you need that stimulation so bad? Why can't the stimulation just come naturally from you two sharing words, holding each other, becoming intimate, having intimate, deep conversations? Why can that not be the case? So really just think about that. Think of, why do you need alcohol to stimulate your relationship? The relationship should be stimulated based off you two together. So I don't know if this video is that long. I can't even see it. I can't see the minutes that's playing, but you know, this video is just very straight to the point. Really recognize how drunk in love are you two being with each other. Can you guys get some soberness together so y'all can really see each other's true colors? Because we do act different when we're sober compared to when we're even a slightly tipsiness. I can tell you for a fact, one little glass of wine for me, and I really do act a little bit more goofier. I mean, you can even see in some of my past videos, I have a glass of wine I'm drinking on, and you can see I'm trying to find a word. You can see my personality being a lot different compared to in the videos when I'm not having a glass of wine. So we all act slightly different. And for those who don't act different, oh, that's because they ass always drunk. So they don't even know the difference. One last thing too. With us all being able to work from home now, how often are we drinking? How often are we having a drink as we work? And for some of us, we're just in meetings all day. So as long as you make that quota, you just throw them back. Think about that. Pay attention to that, ladies, because whether it's yourself or a man that you seeing, his liver gonna get messed up. that mind gonna get messed up, that body gonna get towed up, that thing ain't gonna be working, and y'all gonna be dealing with what's my main topic I always drop somewhere? The trusty ED, erectile dysfunction. You don't want to be dealing with that with a drunken dude who can't control his liquor. You don't want to be causing that because you always need to drink, and so he goes and follow you and have a drink. So that's what I mean. Standards, guidelines within yourself first, because you know he could have a drink and you could just say no. And trust me, what I tell y'all, saying no is a man's. Hearing the word no is a man's favorite word to hear. So stay sober as much as you can. Save the drunken love states for not a consistent thing, but you know, I ain't gonna direct you of how often you and your partner should drink, but don't let it be an everyday situation. Protect you guys' health, protect you guys' mind, your sanity, and protect you guys' intimacy and love. And yes, you know, drunken intercourse could be quite amazing, but every time drunken intercourse, you gonna eventually black out and you ain't gonna remember what y'all did. And it's nothing cute about blacking out during intercourse. It's nothing cute about that. So get sober, stay sober, and create intimate, sober relationships amongst one another. All right, see you again.